Hey guys, it's me Dominique. I decided to come in and do some videos today. Now, as some of you may know that are watching this video, that follow me on Twitter, this week I've been kind of in a rut. The beginning of the week did not start off great for me at all. Sorry. Okay. The beginning of the week did not start off great for me at all. And I just been like really, I don't know how to explain it, but I just been really blah. So today I just decided that I was going to get up and put on some makeup, do something with my hair, and do some videos. So first let me talk about my hair. As some of you may know, in my last video I said I was going to start a hair journey, which I actually started. I relaxed my hair last Sunday that just passed, and I brought the shampoo and the conditioning. I did a protein treatment. I didn't do a protein treatment yet. My neighbor made my mom, because my mom's natural. My mom just actually decided to go natural. So my neighbor created a protein treatment, which I'm also going to use. And yeah, basically, I also recorded my first, step to my new hair regimen and my hair journey, just so I can have it for myself. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload it to YouTube just yet, but I just want to have it to keep it as a record of the stuff that I'm doing and the stuff that I'm using. But I'm not comfortable enough to walk around with just my natural relaxed hair, so I created a U part. And some of you who follow me on Instagram, if you guys saw the picture, the mommy hair, that's one of the U parts I created. I created that with some bump hair that I had. Basically, I've been creating U parts with just scrap hair I've had around before I actually started buying hair and creating U parts with them. I'm just practicing. So I created a U part. I wore it to an interview on Monday, which I'll get to in a minute. And for the rest of the week, the rest of the days, I just have my real hair out. I don't really do anything to it, but I'm gonna comb it today and try to style it. But I wanted to come on and do the video, but I didn't feel like putting on the U part and again blending the hair and stuff. So I was watching Pretty Girl 83 Angie here on YouTube, and she did a video on how to tie a turban, and she also added like a bang. And I was going to actually purchase a clip-in bang because I'm sorry. Ooh, whoa, sorry. I saw Miss D do a video with the clip-in bang, and I was gonna actually purchase it because I was like, it's a good idea. I can have a bang and just tie up my hair like I have now, or put on a beanie or something like that. So when I saw Pretty Angie's video, someone asked her to make a video regarding the bang, and she was like, I just glued a couple of tracks together. So I had some hair left over from the U part I did with the bump hair, and I decided to just use that to make a bang. And this is it. I couldn't tie a turban. I'm still trying to learn. But guys, as you guys seen on my other videos, I'm almost a pro at tying the bows. So I did a bow. And this is like my quick style to get on the video or to go somewhere. I can just go ahead and do this. In the video, I'll link it below in the description box. I'll link the video where she shows how she puts on the bang and then wraps her hair. I kind of did mine differently because I didn't have the spandex cap, so I used one of those the wrap thingies, and I just wrapped my hair, and I wrapped this inside of the bang, and then I put the scarf and tied this. Yeah, so this is it. Okay, that's my hair. And if I would have realized like half of my face would have been covered, I wouldn't even did a whole full face of somewhat makeup. But because I'm going to fix my real hair under this, because my husband likes to see my real hair, even though he said he don't want to see it looking any kind of way. He wants me to fix it up. So I'm gonna fix it up before he comes home, and you know, so he can come home to this minus the hair. Yeah, I'm gonna get into my week. The reason why I've been in the dumps, if you guys seen it on Twitter. Day one, Monday. I went to an interview for a work at home job that I really wanted, and that I thought I did great, because you know, you had to take a typing test, an assessment, interview, and I thought I did really good, but I ended up not getting a job, and it really bummed me out, because I really wanted this job, because it would allow me to be bringing in some extra income, but still let me be home with my kids or whatnot. But I guess it wasn't for me to get, so I ended up not getting it, even though it still bothers me that I didn't get it, because it was like, I felt like it was almost, oh, I'm so sorry that I keep messing with this hair. I felt like it was almost perfect for us, me, my husband, my family, but I didn't get it. Then on Tuesday, as you guys that follow me on Twitter and Instagram, you guys already know what happened. On Tuesday, my son went to school. He takes the bus to school because he goes to a magnet school that's not really like near us, so they provide a bus transportation for him to go to school. And he got on the bus 6:30. I put him on the bus. I drive him to the bus stop, put him on the bus, and then he got to school about 7 o'clock. About 7:30, I received a call from the principal of his school stating that he got hurt. What I was talking about. What was I? Oh yeah, my son. So I received a call from the school stating that he got hurt and the EMTs are on their way. And do I want the damn it, she threw me off. Okay. Do I want to come and pick him up, or do I want the EMTs to transport him to the hospital and to meet at the hospital? My first instinct was to get to my baby, so I was like, I'll come to the school. She was like, well, the EMTs are on their way. They're going to decide if they're going to take him to the hospital or whatnot. I said, okay. So, while I'm on the way, I'm like right down the street from my house. I'm on the way to go to his school. She calls me back on my cell phone and lets me know that the EMTs have decided to take him to the ER and that we can meet them at the ER. So I was like, okay, fine. So in my head, I'm like, and I'm in the car with my husband. I'm like, oh God. I'm literally like, I'm tight. So I'm talking to my husband. I was like, do you think it's really bad? Because it was like he hit his head. They didn't tell us it was split open. They just said he hit his head and whatever. And I was like, do you think it's really bad, or do you think it's them just taking a precaution by taking him to the ER? And my husband was like, I don't know, because he's a child, and they maybe just want to take the precaution. When it comes to kids, and especially head injuries, you don't want to take no chances. Totally agree, because even if I was going to go to the school, even if the EMTs decided not to take him to the ER, I was going to go to the school, pick him up, and take him to the ER still. Just a precaution for myself. But they decided to, so we're in the car, and I'm like, oh my God, I hope it's not that bad, I hope it's not that bad, I hope it's not that bad. And he was like, just calm down, babe, just calm down, So we get to the ER. We get there before the EMTs get there with my son. So I'm telling them, I told the people, he's supposed to be on the way here. So I can't even sit. Like, my husband's sitting, but I'm just walking up and down. I'm like, oh my God, I need to get to my baby. I need to get to my baby. So finally he gets there, and they take him back to the room. And I guess, they gotta, check him in and all that, whatever. So they called. It was like, oh, Mrs. Orr? I was like, yeah. It was like, okay, he's here. And I was like, whew. So we get back there, and they had the Band-Aid on him already. So I didn't get to see what the injury looked like at first. And then my husband is talking to the principal, because I bypassed the principal. I walked straight over to him, and I'm like, hey, Poppy, are you okay? How you feeling? I could see he'd been crying, because his face was like, when somebody cries and the tears are dried. So I can see he was crying a lot. His head is kind of swollen, even though the bandage is over. And I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. And I'm asking him, you know, I was like, is your head hurting? How you feel? Do you feel dizzy? You know, can you see? You know, questions I'm assuming the EMTs are asking him anyway. But you know, as a mommy, I was doing what the mommy does. So, you know, all that, the principal, you know, calls one of the people at the school to come and get her. She leaves, and it's just me and my husband in the ER. And the nurse comes in, and the nurse is like, oh, okay. And the nurse is like, well, he's gonna need stitches, and yada yada yada. At this point, I still haven't seen what it looks like. So I'm like, and my mom like, damn, I wonder how bad it is. Is it just a small cut? What is it? So the nurse goes to take off the bandage to put the numbing cream before this, the numbing stuff before they do the stitches. And she looks at me and she goes, mommy, your face. Mommy, your face. Like she's trying to tell me, watch your expression when you see it, because he's looking at you, because he is looking at me. I'm looking at her taking it off, and she's telling me, like, your face, like, watch your face. So she takes off the bandage, and it's a small cut, but it's a deep cut, like to the white meat. And like I see her saying your face, but my eyes open really big, and I'm like, and I just turn my face around and I just cover my mouth, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, I didn't show the picture per se in color, because I showed the pictures on Instagram, because it's a picture of before the stitches and after the stitches. But I put the picture in black and white, because if I would have put the picture in color, you would actually be able to see how bad it really was. And I didn't really want to do that to like show people how, because you know it didn't look good, and I didn't really want to, you know, some people don't have like strong stomachs, some people have weak stomachs, because even when I showed my brother the picture, he was like, man, why did you show me that? So I did it in black and white on purpose, so you know, something like that, I knew something like that would bother some people to see. So but even if you look on that picture, you'll notice like how deep it was. And when I did that, he started to cry again, but not like hysterical, because my son is not like a hysterical crier unless he's being disciplined. But he just like, tears started to fall down his eyes. And then my husband started acting. My husband's like, Papa, you a big boy, you okay, you okay. He was like, you're going to get some stitches. And you know, he was like trying to make it cool, because you know, it's a boy thing, it's a guy thing. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, that is really bad. I'm just saying that in my head, like I don't want to say it. And I turn around and like, as a mother, like I said on my Instagram, when something happens to you, it's like, I can't help but not be bothered when my children are hurting, whether it be mental, physical, anything. Like, I can't not be bothered by that. Like, my children get hurt physically, I hurt because it's like I don't want them to be in pain. And even like my son is at the age where, you know, he's going through these changes with friends and stuff, and you know, making friends and learning different stuff when it comes to friends and dealing with people. And there's been instances where, you know, he's had his feelings hurt by a friend, and I hate that, because it just, as a parent, you just don't want to see your children hurt, period. So my first initial action was like, and I did share a little, like a couple of drops dropped in my eye, but I didn't let him see that. So I went to go sit next to my husband while he's out on the bed, and I'm like, so then my husband ended up having to leave because he had to go to work, and I told him he could go to work, because you know, I saw it in his face as well that he wanted to stay with us, but I knew he had to be to work as well. So I was like, babe, just go to work. Like, I'll call somebody to come and get us. I'll call my best friend to come and get us, and you know, we'll be okay. Just go to work. And he's like, you could tell he really didn't want to leave, but like, I just kept pushing because I know he had to be there. And we're sitting there, and I'm waiting, and you know, I'm talking to him, and he's, you know, watching TV or whatnot, whatever. So the doctor comes and does the stitches. He got 4 stitches, and he was really good. He didn't cry at all at first, except like when he saw me crying. Oh man, I'm messing up my nails. But yeah, so that was Tuesday. And Wednesday, I decided to let him stay home, because even though he was good, because when he got home after getting the stitches, he got home, he played his video games, He watched TV, he played on the computer, you know, he was fine. To the point where one of my friends came over with her kids, and her kids, they all wanted to go outside, and he wanted to go outside and race. Mind you, that's how he got injury, because he was racing one of his friends, and he ended up hitting the side of a pole or something. So he was like up and about. So but I still let him stay home yesterday because I wanted to monitor everything, and I wanted to make sure he was okay, because at the end of the day it was still a head injury, and I made him even sleep in the bed with me, with me, because it's me and my daughter that sleep in the room, because, well, that's another video. Well, it's not actually, because I don't want nobody to think nothing, because my baby's still a baby, and my husband works almost 10-hour days. He sleeps in my son's room, and my daughter sleeps in the room with me, except on weekends, because my son has company on weekends. So, and plus on the weekends I actually need the help so I can get a little bit more rest, because, you know, I have a 3-month-old and she still gets up in the middle of the night. So he'll sleep, my husband will come back in the room with us on the weekends to either help me or to allow my son's company for them to have room, whatever. My daughter is out there having a fit. I hear her. Okay, so yeah. But I made him sleep in the bed. Him and my daughter slept in the bed with me, while my husband slept in his room by himself. You know, just so I could monitor him. And he was fine. He just slept a little bit. Well, he slept a while yesterday. He just slept from 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and he got up at 5 this morning, even though he's supposed to get up at 6 to get ready. Got up at 5 to watch some TV, because I guess he was still recuperating. And, yeah, that was my week. But, oh yeah, and Wednesday was kind of like off, because I decided to let him stay home because he got the head injury, but I had people telling me, like, basically making it seem like I should have let him go to school, and I felt like as his mother, I did the right thing. So yeah, this week has really been like, made me have been in a rut or whatnot, but whatever. I'm feeling better today, doing better. I'm just going to keep a positive mindset for the rest of the week up until the weekend, and I'm just going to continue to work on different avenues and stuff like that. I have not been working out, and I'm so disappointed in myself, but there's just so much been going on. I've been trying to still eat healthy, still keeping my water intake. This is a 32-ounce bottle, and I drink about 4 of these a day, half of my weight in ounces in water. So I've still been trying to eat right, but I haven't been able to work out. But I'll probably start working out Monday, hopefully. I'm going to start working on some more U-part wigs so I can wear. And I think that's about it. I have a couple of videos I want to do, but I'm probably going to wait till the weekend to do them. But I'm going to do this video, you know, just catch you guys up on what's going on, and I'm going to do that tag. I'm trying to think of anything else that I want to talk about. There's nothing else, I don't think. Yeah, that's it. If I think of something else, I'll probably just record it and add it. Until next video, I'm out.